On the new moon of the 3rd month, Noah exited the ark and built an altar on that mountain. He made atonement for the earth. He took a young goat and made an atonement with its blood for all the guilt of the earth, as everything that had been on it had been destroyed, except those that were in the ark with Noah. He placed its fat on the altar, took an ox, a goat, a sheep, young goats, salt, a dovebird, and the young of a dove, and placed a burnt sacrifice on the altar. He poured an offering mixed with oil onto it, and sprinkled wine and frankincense over everything, causing a sweet savor to arise that was acceptable to God. God smelled the sweet savor. He made a covenant with him that there will never again be a flood on the earth that destroys the earth. For all the days of the earth, seed and harvest will continue. Frost, heat, summer, winter, day, and night will not change their order and will never cease. Be fruitful and multiply on the earth. Fill it and be a blessing on it. I will instill fear and dread of you in everything on earth and in the sea. I have given you all the beasts, all that flies, all that moves on the earth, the fishes in the waters, and all things for food. Like the green herbs, I have given you all things to eat. But the flesh of a creature that is still alive with its blood, you may not eat, for the life of all flesh is in the blood. This way, the blood in your souls will not be demanded of you. From the hand of every man and beast, I will demand an account for the blood of man. One who spills another's blood will have their own blood spilled. For God made man with his own image. Now be fruitful and multiply all over the earth. Noah and his sons swore that they would not eat any blood that was in any flesh. He made a covenant before the Lord God forever, throughout all the generations of the earth in this month. On this account he said to you that you must make a covenant with the children of Israel in this month on the mountain with an oath, and that you should sprinkle blood on them because of all the words of the covenant that God made with them forever. This testimony is written about you so that you keep it forever. You should not eat on any day any blood of beasts, birds, or cattle for all the days of the earth. Anyone who eats the blood of beasts, cattle, or birds throughout all the days of the earth, they and their descendants will be rooted out of the land. Command the children of Israel to eat no blood, so that their names and their descendants will be before the Lord God continuously. For this law, there is no limit of days, because it is eternal. They will observe it throughout their generations, so that they may continue appealing on your behalf with blood before the altar. Every day at the morning and evening times, they will pray on your behalf continuously before God that they can keep this and not be rooted out. He gave Noah and his sons a sign of the eternal covenant, that there will never again be a flood on earth. He set his rainbow in the cloud as a sign of the eternal covenant, that there will never again be a flood on earth that destroys it for all the days of the earth. For this reason, it is commanded and written on the heavenly tablets that they should celebrate the Festival of Weeks in this month once a year to renew the covenant every year. This whole festival was celebrated in heaven from the day of creation until the days of Noah, 26 Jubilees and 5 weeks of years. Noah and his sons observed it for 7 Jubilees and 1 week of years until the day of Noah's death. From the day of Noah's death, his sons did not observe it until the day of Abraham. They ate blood. But Abraham did observe it, and Isaac and Jacob observed it, for they are his children until today. In your days, the children of Israel forgot it until you celebrated it again on this mountain. Command the children of Israel to observe this festival throughout their generations as a commandment for them. 1 day in the year in this month, they shall celebrate the festival. It is the Feast of Weeks and the Feast of the First Fruits. This feast is twofold, of a double nature. According to what is written and engraved about it, celebrate it. I wrote about it in the book of the first law that I wrote for you, that you should celebrate it in its seasons, 1 day in the year. I explained to you its sacrifices that the children of Israel should remember. They should celebrate it throughout their generations in this month, 1 day every year. The new moons of the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th months are days of remembrance, the days of the seasons in the 4 divisions of the year. They are written and ordained as a testimony forever. Noah ordained them for himself as festivals for the generations forever, so that they have become a memorial to him. On the new moon of the 1st month, he was told to make an ark for himself. And on that day the earth became dry, and he opened the ark and saw the earth. On the new moon of the 4th month, the mouths of the depths of the abysses below were closed. On the new moon of the 7th month, all the mouths of the abysses of the earth were opened, and the waters began to sink back into them. On the new moon of the 10th month, the tops of the mountains became visible, and Noah was glad. On this account, he decreed them as festivals of remembrance for himself forever, and as such they are ordained. They placed them on the heavenly tablets. Each had 13 Sabbaths, from one to another as their memorial. From the 1st to the 2nd, from the 2nd to the 3rd, and from the 3rd to the 4th. All the days of the commandment will be 52 Sabbaths of days, and the full year is complete. Such it is engraved and ordained in the heavenly tablets. There is no transgressing it from one year to the next. Command the children of Israel that they observe the years according to this number, 364 days. These will constitute a complete year, and they will not disturb its time from its days or festivals. Everything will happen according to their testimony, and they will not leave out any day or disturb any festivals. But if they neglect and do not observe them according to his commandment, then they'll disturb all their fixed dates. The years will be dislodged from this order, and they will transgress their decrees. All the children of Israel will forget, won't find the path of the years, and will forget the new moons, Sabbaths, and festivals. They will err as to the order of the years. I know, and from now on I declare to you, not from my own heart, that the book lay written in front of me, and on the heavenly tablets, the division of days is ordained, so that they don't forget the festivals of the covenant, and walk according to the festivals of the Gentiles, after their error and ignorance. There will be those who will surely make observations of the moon, which corrupts the stated times, and comes out 10 days earlier every year. Thus, they will corrupt the years, and observe the wrong day as the day of testimony, and corrupt the festival day. Everyone will mix the holy days with the unholy with the holy. They will err regarding the months, Sabbaths, festivals, and jubilees. For this reason I command and testify to you, so that you testify to them, because after your death, your children will confuse them. They will not make the year 364 days only. They will thereby err as to the new moons, seasons, Sabbaths, and festivals, and they will come to eat blood with all kinds of flesh.